Sheikh, where do we begin? Because there are most people saying that people who are my age and above, we are too far gone.
As everybody has said here, it's a culture. And I think even as we point fingers at the political leadership, because of the problems that we have now and what we are discussing now, we need to ask ourselves, who makes these people leaders? It's we, the Kenyans. So actually, our leaders are a reflection of who we are. Even as they throw words at each other, somebody somewhere is cheering. And Trevor, with his cameras, you're also giving them some publicity. Why don't we begin by saying, when somebody says something that we think it will have a negative impact on society, on the country, because the country doesn't belong to them. It belongs to all of us. If things go wrong, Trevor, it's the ordinary people, the Mwananchi that will suffer. So we need to begin from there, from the voters. Can we say no to any leader who is a warmonger? A leader that instead of bringing peace and peaceful coexistence, regardless of our political differences, then we can say no to such a leader. When a leader stands up there and insults others, our reaction is that we cheer that person. And we give them a lot of coverage, regardless of what they have said. I think this is where we go wrong. And as Kenyans, I believe we can say, we hold the power to put you in power. And that's why they're looking around for us. That's why they're driving now. All the tints have been removed from their cars. All of a sudden, the sunroofs are very popular now. I was just telling the Archbishop as you were waiting that now the sunroofs are very popular. But after elections, there'll be no sunroof and most of the vehicles will be tinted. We can stand up as Kenyans and say no to people who are warmongers. We want leaders of integrity. We want people who have the interests of the country at heart.
Yeah.
You just quoted the Bible here. I think we also need, as the religious leaders, we need to keep on reminding them what the Bible says, what the Quran says, because I know the Archbishop preaches in church that love for others what you love for yourself. So before I stand up to hurl insults at Trevor, I need to ask myself, what would I feel if that was said to me? So we need to think about, and that is an Islamic teaching also.
Yeah.
Again, do justice. When, let's say you use a platform that I don't have access to hurl insults at me, are you doing justice to me? And sometimes we even stretch it to, we've had parents being brought in, parents who are long gone, but they're being brought into all this. So I think we Kenyans can stand up and say, this is our country, it doesn't belong to you. We are not going to elect leaders who are warmongers, leaders who are careless with their tongues, leaders who are going to lead us to conflict.
Yeah.
So it can begin with us. All is not lost. All is not lost. Even what we are doing now is good, and we should continue doing that. And within these days, people can change and say, we had the bishop, we had the sheikh, and we had Anne talking on this program of Trevor, and I think we're not going to keep on cheering people who are warmongers.
Yeah,
so we can do it.
But and do Kenyans elect the leaders they deserve?